Now, who's forgotten their key? Yes, may I help you?
Is your mother at home?
No, my mother has been in heaven these many years.
Could you be Mrs. Maeve Ryan?
I am. To whom am I speaking?
Mrs. Ryan, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Claudius Church.
Oh, the lawyer.
The same.
Well, would you come in, please? Is there something wrong?
I hope you don't think I'm impertinent, but I was really expecting some sort of a matriarch. You know, your reputation had me prepared for...
Whistler's mother, and I'm just a mere lass. Please come in. Mr. Church, I'm sure you have better things to do with your time than to stand around flattering me, so...
Yes, well, as you know, I'm conducting Gillian Coleridge's defense.
Yeah.
And while I realize that you're going to be one of the state's star witnesses, I would like to think of you as a sympathetic witness.
Well, indeed, I would hope to be.
I'd like to consult with you about one aspect of the case, but if this is a bad time...
No. This is as good a time as any. Please, come in. Sit down.
Thank you.
So, how can I help you?
Yes, well, there is no doubt that Ken George Jones was the victim of a mercy killing, but the question is, who, beside Jill, cared enough for Ken, or cared enough for Jill and Ken, to administer that final injection?
Are you asking me to suggest other people that might have motives to do this?
I understand your hesitation, Mrs. Ryan, but I really do need your help.
Well, the only thing I could do would be to speculate.
I would value it anyway. Now, I know that Jill and Ken spoke to both Dr. Bolak and Dr. Coleridge about putting an end to Ken's suffering.
Are you asking me if Seneca or Roger could have done this?
No, I'm asking you to comment.
Well, in my opinion, Seneca Bolak had no part in this whatsoever. And Roger, he might be capable of such an action, particularly if it was in his own self-interest, but I cannot see him risking this for anyone else, even his sister.
What about Ken's manager, Barry Ryan? Now, I realize that he is a relative...
Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt, but Delia, come in, dear, and I'll introduce you. Mr. Church, this is my daughter-in-law.
This is my lucky day.
You are.
America Kane.
America Kane. I'm going to be fine.
America Kane.
Can we just talk about something else?
America Kane.
America Kane.
I am America Kane. Everything I do is breaking news.
Well, who the devil are you?
America Kane.
America Kane.
For more Erica Kane, watch All My Children weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
I don't know what's left to say.
A mob boss's daughter
Your abuser is gonna abuse you again.
with a violent boyfriend.
This is all your fault!
This week,
Did they ever do this to you?
justice is served. Watch General Hospital weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Are you one of the millions of people living with incontinence and you're on Medicaid? Now you can have all your incontinence supplies delivered right to your door at no cost to you and with free shipping thanks to Active Style.
Active Style offers you a convenient solution to incontinence at no cost to you if you're Medicaid eligible. When you call Active Style, a personal incontinence consultant, someone just like me, will help you find the appropriate product for your level of need, assured by our Get It Right guarantee. That's right, if you're on Medicaid, our service costs you nothing. Regain your independence. Make the call. We do all your paperwork and send the supplies you need at no cost to you, delivered discreetly right to your door. Plus, shipping is free too.
Active Style helped me find the right fit. Then they send my supplies free. I don't have to be embarrassed at the store and then lug home bulky packages.
Active Style follows up to check on your supplies and sends more before you run out. And all our incontinence products arrive in discreet, unmarked boxes. If you or someone you know is incontinent, call the toll-free number on your screen. After a few understanding questions, we will find the right solution and ship in just days. If the fit is not right, we'll send different products until you are satisfied. That's our Get It Right guarantee. Call Active Style today. Get a discreet consultation. Find the perfect fit. Let us do the paperwork. Enjoy door-to-door shipping, all at no cost to you.
Call the toll-free number now. If you're on Medicaid, we'll ship your incontinence supplies right to your door. No more embarrassment at the store. Active Style is the most convenient way to get your incontinence supplies, and it costs you nothing. So pick up the phone and call right now.
Don't let incontinence limit your life. Get your first supply now. For your personal consultation, call now or log on for more information. Make the call.
Uh-oh.
What?
Cloud darkening over your head.
No clouds.
Why the long face?
I'm going out with Jack. And the kid.
Ah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm jaded. But trekking all the way out to Coney Island for a hot dog is not my idea of a big evening.
Used to be.
Yeah, well, times have changed. I'm not a kid anymore.
So I noticed. When you were a kid and didn't get your way, you used to pout and drum your fingers. But now that you're an adult...
I compromise. And pout. And drum my fingers.
Compromise?
Yeah. Finelli promised me a concert next week.
Without the kid?
Yep.
You know, I wonder, in view of your antipathy to the idea of raising small children...
Good word, antipathy.
As I was saying, I wonder why you're seeing so much of Mr. Finelli, in view of his enthusiasm.
I've been asking myself the same question, and I'm afraid the answers I've been coming up with are not satisfactory.
Rose, Matthew, this is my daughter, Ryan.
Oh, hey.
Ryan, this is Mr. Pierce.
Come on, sit down here.
Anxious to get to Coney Island. Look, we'll get right on our way. I have to make one phone call. It'll take me 1 second.
Take two.
Thank you.
Now, it is office policy that whenever a beautiful blonde lady visits me, she gets an extra special bracelet. Isn't that right, Rose?
Sure.
Ed, Finelli, I called you earlier. You were out. What's up? My column stays as is. Yeah, that's a basic agreement between Ray and me. Any violation, I quit. She knows that. You know that. It's really very simple. Nothing complicated. Yeah, I know it's a Woodard publication, but you see, I was reporting on Claudius Church's press conference the way it really happened. He's going to stop the pretrial publicity by knocking Ray with the Frank Ryan business. Now, there's no way you can rewrite around that, Ed. He, Ed, used the word vendetta on the record. That's right. That's right. So you see, you can't rewrite the piece. You can't soften the piece. You can't say, don't you hang up on me. Don't you...
He hung up.
Can I leave Ryan here for about 20 minutes while I settle this, quit or commit homicide?
Your editor.
It'll be justifiable, I assure you.
Uh-huh. Guess that makes me an accessory. But who am I to stand in the way of truth, justice, and the American way?
Good point. Ryan, honey, I'll be right back. You stay with Rose. You like Rose.
Well, much as I'd like to stay here and sit with you ladies, my client is waiting.
You're leaving? What am I supposed to do with the kid?
Entertain her.
How?
How about an aria from Madame Butterfly?
Matt.
How about a visit to the local Oite Orste down the block?
What?
Oite Orste.
Thrilling.
Well, I'm not a social director. You asked for a suggestion, you got it.
Thanks, they.
Well, it might be a pleasant way to pass 20 minutes. Adieu, ma chérie. Adios, muchacho.
Okay. Alone at last, Ryan. Okay, here's the setup. I'll take you to the toy store if you promise to stop looking right through me, okay?
Okay.
Okay. There. Oh, I see you already have your poncho on, don't you?
Yes.
Yes, you do. I'm sorry, but people under 5 feet make me very nervous. Okay, let's blow this joint.
Help!
Oh, heavier than you look, aren't you? Boy, you better watch those in-between meal treats. You get to be my age, they go right to your hips. I'm warning you. How do you feel about the crisis in the Middle East?
It's fortuitous on a meeting like this. I was told that you could be reached at the Crystal Palace.
Yes, a little later.
Lovely place.
Thank you.
I understand that you were once engaged to Barry Ryan, so you must know him rather well.
Yes, now. That's why we're no longer engaged. I mean,
Do you have any reservations about assisting Jill?
well, Jill has been very unfair to me in the past, but I'm a big enough person to not let that stand between me and my better instincts. I'll do whatever I can, of course, to help her under the circumstances.
I realize this is very difficult for you both, that you're afraid of incriminating Barry.
Barry?
Yes, but I would like to explore the possibility that he might not be telling the truth about his physical condition, that he might indeed have been able to negotiate his way to Ken's hospital room unaided, and that he might have assisted Ken in his death.
Barry may not be dedicated to the truth as a way of life, but
Meaning what?
just that if he were to lie, it wouldn't be the first time, but of course, he's never lied about life or death, just sex.
I wonder what you could tell me or what you know about Barry's accident that put him in the hospital in the first place.
Why would you want to get into all that?
Because I'm conducting an investigation, and it is vital that I know everything about any aspect of the case, and I assure you, I'm going to know all about Barry's accident before my inquiry is over.
Well, I just don't see how you can do that. I mean, Barry doesn't remember anything. And, of course, Faith was passed out behind the wheel.
Well, who knows what Barry remembers? Under hypnosis, it's possible to bring to the surface buried memories. It's a tool I've used successfully many times in the past.
Hypnosis?
Yes, Mrs. Ryan, if you don't mind, I think I could save quite a bit of time if I spoke to you and your husband together. Do you think he might have a few minutes for me now?
Well, let's go and ask him.
Thank you. Goodbye, Delia. It's been a pleasure.
Come this way, sure.
Hypnosis.
Isn't it true, Delia Reed, Ryan, Coleridge, that you deliberately ran down Barry Ryan?
It wasn't deliberate.
You're under oath. Was it not your foot that forced down the accelerator and sent the car hurtling directly toward Barry Ryan?
It was my foot, but I didn't know what it was doing. I was angry and confused.
So confused that you cleverly managed to frame Faith Coleridge for your crime. I say to you, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, that this liar, sitting before you now, claiming she was confused, had enough presence of mind to drag her passenger in front of the steering wheel and escape undetected.
This isn't fair. This isn't a fair trial. I look guilty because what I'm wearing. Oh, really, Your Honor, I didn't deliberately.
How could you do that, Dee, running down Barry Ryan in cold blood and framing Faith?
Your Honor, the accused stands condemned. Condemned by the evidence, condemned by the guilty look in her eyes, condemned by her tangled web of lies and deceits. The prosecution rests, satisfied of conviction.
Has the jury reached a verdict?
Wait! What about my defense?
There is no defense for what you've done.
Oh, please, I'm begging the court's mercy.
You are in contempt. The court will show no mercy. You showed none for Barry Ryan and none for the sister of this court.
The jury has reached a verdict, Your Honor.
Good. The charge, hit and run.
Guilty.
The charge, leaving the scene of an accident.
Guilty.
And the charge, lying.
Guilty. Guilty. Guilty.
The court concurs with your verdict and sentences you to 30 years without parole.
30 years. Can I even have a day off for Little John's wedding?
No! Justice is done.
I'm a therapist. I don't fix your problems. I just point the way.
This is Dr. Tom. He always shows up with some kernel of wisdom.
Create our fate every day we live, Henry Miller.
Then sends me back in time to do over my past.
We learn by doing. There is no other way. John Holt.
But sometimes...
Pressure makes diamonds. General George S. Patton.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Oops, I did it again. Britney Spears.
Book your session with Dr. Tom on Being Erica, an original primetime drama. All new Wednesdays at 10 on SoapNet.
Have you been wondering if it's really love? Thinking about a new career? If you should stay where you are or make a change? Why take chances with your future? Call California Psychics and get connected to the perfect psychic for you. For years, we've been helping people find the answers to life's questions. Visit CaliforniaPsychics.com and choose from gifted, top-rated psychics, each one screened for their ability to guide people. Pick your psychic online or let our friendly customer care agents assist you. Your reading will take place on the phone, so it's convenient and confidential. Predicting your destiny is just a call or click away. Call 1-800-PREDICT or visit CaliforniaPsychics.com. New customers just $1 per minute. If your psychic reading isn't the best you've ever had, it's free. California Psychics, the psychic service more people trust.
Someone's got it out for the DA.
Can you give me a name?
Ray Fernandez.
And Rafe is a prime suspect.
Where were you last night?
Can a young woman clear his name before it's too late?
I know what happened last night, Rafe.
Watch Days of Our Lives, weeknights at 6 and 11 on SoapNet.
Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet's got the status update on your favorite stars. On All My Children, Kendall and Zach are back.
I am in.
But David Canary, a.k.a. Adam Chandler, is saying so long to Pine Valley.
That must have come as quite a shock.
On One Life to Live, Kimberly, our favorite stripper stirring up trouble, is leaving Landview.
You are not serious.
On General Hospital, Robin Christopher is back in Port Charles as Sky Quartermain.
Mind if I come in?
And on Days of Our Lives, Judy Evans returns as Adrian Kyriakis.
That's crazy.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet.
The medical profession is front and center Thursday on an all-new View.
What don't you understand?
Edie Falco gives you her diagnosis on why Nurse Jackie is such a huge hit.
Excuse me?
Plus, what relationships matter most? Dr. Oz has the answer that will transform you. Thursday on an all-new View on ABC.
We're not home. Sorry, I couldn't resist. It's my rubber soles. You been waiting long?
Long enough for my heart to stop beating and several dire and complete scenarios to play themselves out in my mind.
Well, I'm afraid the reality is a bit dull. I had an errand, and our respective daughters are down the block at the toy store.
Toy store? That Ryan's idea? Rose's?
No, mine, I'm afraid. Before I abandoned them, they solicited my suggestions. I notice you're not rushing off to find them.
Oh, Coney Island will keep.
You should have seen the look on Rose's face.
Look, I know she's not exactly comfortable with children, but I think that a little one-on-one time with Ryan could help, and it's a good opportunity for two of them to get to know each other better.
Well, I'm not sure that Rose wants to know Ryan any better.
Well, until I had to deal with Ryan, I didn't want to have anything to do with fatherhood.
And you're hoping that 20 minutes in a local toy store is going to arouse Rose's latent maternal instincts? Good luck.
Tell me more.
She's a lot of things, my daughter is. She's bright, she's honest, she's funny. She's occasionally sentimental, usually tough, always hardworking and energetic. But one thing she is not, Finelli, she's not overly interested in kids.
It doesn't mean that she couldn't be.
No, but it sort of reduces the odds on anything happening overnight or in the next 20 minutes, doesn't it? What kind of toys does Ryan like?
Trucks.
Well, that's good. At least it's not dolls.
Look, Ryan, no batteries, just marbles. I didn't think they still made these things. You can shoot them, and you can trade them, you can even win them. These particular kinds are called cat's eyes. See, you don't even know what I'm talking about, do you? What do you like? You don't like games, and the bikes didn't exactly get you where you live either. How about trucks? You like trucks.
Perhaps your daughter would enjoy a big, red circus wagon,
She's not my daughter. And whatever happened to toys that don't do anything? When I was a kid, you show me an empty lot and a cardboard box, and I was in heaven. If a neighbor on the block bought a refrigerator, that carton would last us a month. I mean, it would have working doors, and it could be a clubhouse with cutout windows that could give you paper cuts you could die from. I don't know. Now what with TV and commercials, if it's not sugar-coated or battery-powered or from some space movie, kids don't want to know.
We have stuffed animals that don't do a thing, huh?
I really don't care. Like I said, she's not my daughter. I'm just minding her for a friend. Ryan. Ryan! Oh, no. Ryan Finelli!
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet. Have you seen SoapNet.com? Here's what's happening right now. Get all the latest updates on your favorite cast comings and goings. Check out our weekly in-depth video features, including bonus scenes on More Life to Live. Plus, click through with current full episodes of General Hospital, One Life to Live, and All My Children.
Let's do it.
And sign up for the weekly SoapNet newsletter, your source for all the latest soap news. Get storyline sneak peeks, fun quizzes, scoops on special Soap Nation events, and much more delivered to your inbox every Monday. Find it all now at SoapNet.com.
I am a non-attorney spokesperson. Were you or a loved one diagnosed with lung cancer? If so, we urge you to call the number on your screen now for a free legal consultation. Some lung cancers, along with the other cancers listed on your screen, may be linked to asbestos exposure. Exposure to asbestos in mills, factories, or while working as a plumber, electrician, plasterer, maintenance worker, or janitor may have put you at risk. In addition, because asbestos was widely used on ships, those working in shipyards, including Navy veterans, may have also been exposed. Asbestos has been used in many commercial applications, including insulation, fireproof fabrics, automotive parts, building materials, and small kitchen appliances. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with lung cancer or another asbestos-related cancer, call now for a free legal consultation. You may be entitled to compensation. Call 1-800-849-6478. Again, that's 1-800-849-6478.
Long-term use of Reglan, a medication used to treat reflux, has been linked to tardive dyskinesia, symptoms of TDR, involuntary movements of the extremities, lip smacking, grimacing, or tongue protrusion, rapid blinking, or impaired movement of the fingers. If you or a loved one has taken Reglan and been diagnosed with tardive dyskinesia or has these symptoms, call 1-800-BAD-DRUG. You may be entitled to compensation for your injuries. Call 1-800-BAD-DRUG for a free confidential consultation.
Relax, recharge, and restore. Introducing the refreshing fragrance of cool serenity with hints of soothing water, fresh peony flowers, and rich sandalwood. Find it in the new Relaxing Moments collection from Glade.
SC Johnson, a family company.
Premiering this weekend on DirecTV Cinema.
Stock markets crash.
Bankruptcies.
Foreclosures.
A global meltdown.
How did this happen?
The people here aren't in charge. Wall Street's in charge.
Greed. That's what it is.
Straight up capitalism. Boom.
Where's our money?
I don't know.
We're here to get the money back for the American people.
We want our money back.
Capitalism, a love story.
Movies playing on channels 125 through 199.
Delia, what in the world's the matter? Oh.
Just scared.
Of what, dear? What are you frightened of?
Everything.
Oh, it can't be bad as all that. Here, wipe your eyes, dear, and blow your nose. And talk to me.
I don't deserve you.
Oh, that's enough of that now. Tell me, what's going on? What?
I just thought things had changed, but they haven't. I thought I could grow up and I could make a place for myself, but now I know more than ever that this family, the Ryans, is the most important, it's the most wonderful, the most real part of my life, the center. And it's the one place that I feel I belong. And I feel safe and loved.
Well, of course you have a place here with us, dear. You always will. You're little John's mother, and we love you. But you have many other good things in your life.
Oh, I thought so. I mean, I made the Crystal Palace, but it's just a glittery place. It's not real. It doesn't feel like home. It's just some place I go to work.
It's a beautiful place. And remember, you're the one that created it. You made it out of your own money and your own very special sense of magic.
Barry said that.
That's right, he did. Now listen to me. We love you, and you're safe, and there's not a thing out there that will harm you.
Oh, I wish Frank was here.
Oh, dear. I haven't seen you like this in so long.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that someday I'll do something to make you hate me.
Oh, Delia, listen to me. Hate you? Never. I mean, your behavior may trouble us at times and hurt and make us angry, but hate? Never. Surely you must know that.
I'd never ask Rose to be anything but herself.
Many have tried and failed and not lived to tell about it. Well, do you suppose Ryan has converted her by now? They've been gone half an hour.
You think I better go to the rescue?
Now, that's an interesting choice of words for an optimist.
Oh, wait. I'm sure they're fine.
Whatever you say. Shall I bore you with one more anecdote?
If it's about Rose.
It is.
Then you can't bore me.
When Rose was about, 13, I'd say, a lot of her friends babysat for pocket money.
But Rose didn't.
You could say that. But one night, a friend of Rose, Christina Baroni, I think her name was. Anyway, Christina somehow suckered Rose into covering for her at a neighbor's house. Christina had overextended herself. She'd had a regular babysitting empire going, but fouled up, you see.
So, Rose babysat. And?
About midnight, Rose came into my room with 3 small children in tow, ranging in age from about 2 to 6, hats and coats on over their pajamas. She says, "All right, what do I do with them?" I said, "Rose, it's your job. It's your responsibility." She said, "All right, I'll kill them." I decided to get up and help.
I get the point. I'm off. Matt, I just want you to know that I am going to pretend that story was apocryphal.
Whatever gets you through the night. Here. Pierce and Pierce.
Is Jack there?
It's the mother of the year.
Rose, what's up? Ryan wants to buy out the store?
Jack, she's gone.
What do you mean? Gone?
I mean, I've searched the whole store. Everyone has. She's not here.
Therapy is back in session. Friendships will be sacrificed. Love will be tested. And the rules have changed. For Erica Strange, fixing her life will affect the lives of everyone around her. Being Erica. All new Wednesday nights at 10 on SoapNet.